Hey, what is up, lovelies? It's Lynn, the Gacha Goblin, and we're going to be looking at this post here on Reddit about the Love and Deep Space advertisements from the CN side. Now, we have Urki555 here, who is, an incredibly reliable and credible source when it comes to bridging the gap between the marketing going on in the CN community as well as the global community as well. So, very, very helpful. Big thanks to Ricky555. And let's just jump right into this post. So, Love and Deep Space advertisement on Douyin, featuring Caleb. A few CN players came across the new Love and Deep Space official ad on Douyin since December 24th midnight and shared screenshots of them on Hongxiao Shu. So, slide 1 is a silhouette of Caleb holding two dishes. We all know this actual scene from the main story. Chapter 4, where he's bringing out the food to eat with grandma, and then the words near the shadow reads Xia Ya Yizu is releasing soon. On the right side, now's the best time to play Love and Deep Space. There are lots and lots and lots of gifts to claim. That is so funny. It looks like lots and lots and lots of gifts to claim. So this is probably the emphasis here, which is so funny. So this is going to be the Chinese name for Caleb. Very interesting, very interesting. Overall, the design of the advertisement is incredibly simple, nothing too extravagant. However, it's not crazy. This is not strange to me. This is fine. Slide 2, we're going to go here. A search notice for bro. The words read Gege come home, name Xia Yizu, sex, male, last seen Lincoln City. Please contact if anyone has any information. The stamp on the ID photo reads target's position has been determined, coming soon. The background contains short messages, likely pulled from comments made by Caleb stands on official posts, such as Xia Yizu, come home quickly and return to me, my beautiful Gege. I don't know how to say that properly, so I am sorry if my tonation is incorrect. So let's see. So very interesting that this is created as a notice, like a search notice, like a missing poster almost, and that the target's position has been determined and coming soon. So it's like Caleb has just gone missing, and people were trying to find him. Now, I don't know if anybody has, been here since the 2.0 live stream, but there was this little kitty in that live stream, and all of the cats are technically supposed to represent each one of the love interests, and there was one of the cats who is a brown cat, and it was lost in almost like a dark place, almost like the abyss or something. And people were assuming that person might be related to Caleb. So maybe Caleb's been lost for a while. After the house blew up, it's possible that he was sent to another dimension, which is very interesting. If you've checked out my other video about my theories on Caleb's lore, then you would know about the White Snake and what eventually happened to the White Snake and their imprisonment. So perhaps this is signs of the White Snake theory being maybe somewhat correct. Very interesting, very interesting. All right, continuing on, slide 3. Words around Caleb read, you've said you'll play this game once bro is back. You should play this game already. This is not a dream. Words on the left say, good news, brand new male lead, Xia Yizu, is about to release. Love and Deep Space version 3.0. Lots of welfare, again highlighting the rewards that we're going to be getting. No need to display shame, courage anymore, for your bro is here. The best time to play this game, and the brother of brothers, the person who's got your back, is here. So very interesting little advertisement for the CN side. So where should I begin? first of all, I don't think that they would release these kinds of advertisements here on the EN side, just because the EN community does not really understand the difference between Gege and stepbrother and blood relations and all of those things. So having an advertisement like this would actually hurt their reputation more on the global side rather than in China, because China of course understands their own words. But it's just silly to think that this word Gege, which technically means older brother, is the Chinese equivalent of the Korean term oppa, and yet oppa is somehow widely accepted here in the US because of K-pop and K-dramas. I mean, we wouldn't be having a lot of hype about K-pop on the internet and about on the radio and on Netflix. We wouldn't have those TV shows that highlight so many Korean dramas and whatnot, if terminologies and their culture was not fully accepted here in the US. So it's very strange how there is almost this double standard with this word and this phrasing, and that it's being highlighted in an Otome Gacha game. It's very, very strange. But that is my opinion about that. That is why I think that these kind of advertisements won't really work here on the EN side. But more than that, okay, for all the Caleb girlies out there, I have somewhat of a bone to pick, just because it's not really a bone to pick, it's just so weird. It's just so weird. Like, the stylistic choice of these advertisements is very interesting to me. First of all, this one looks like a mystery date, which I guess is okay, but I don't see the point of making him look like a silhouette of Caleb, just because we already know who Caleb is, and the other two advertisements show Caleb anyway. So it's not like it's a mystery. And then this one is the most is the advertisement that I understand the concept and the actual like overall design of this. The one that throws me off the most is this one. This is a stylistic choice to make the advertisement look like this. This looks like one of those like maybe 80s or 90s, I think 80s advertisements that you would see hanging up in like Chinese movies. And the only reason why I say that is because I used to watch a lot of Jackie Chan. Maybe that's probably 90s then, but in those movies you would see so many advertisements that look like this. It's a stylistic choice. When you look at advertising or when you look at marketing throughout the years, there's a certain like trend that they follow, and the current trend of advertisement for Love and Deepspace doesn't match this overall vibe at all. This one is okay. It has more modern elements to it, but it feels like early 2000s, and then this one feels like it's just a mystery dating show, almost like 90 Day Fiance kind of vibes, but that's just my opinion. It's a stylistic choice, and I don't know why they're going for this. Unfortunately, I don't really have any references to when Silas was being advertised. There were no posts that I could find that focused on his advertisements back then. I know there was a lot of advertisements, like video advertisements for Silas back then for the global side, but I didn't really see any for the CN side. But just like a side-by-side, example here, I can show this one. Okay, so this is Caleb's, and then Silas's like official advertisement and overall look was this. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are two completely different vibes. Let's see if I can do a side-by-side here. Oops. Nobody saw that. So like, look at this. There's the actual vibe of these two different like artistic styles is very strange. I mean, this one, okay, like it's okay. This one, okay, it's a little bit more modern, kind of follows the same, like there's a little transparency in the background and the words in the front. Like this feels, but this one, I don't know if they're trying to like say a message about this, because Silas's it matches his personality, like his official like advertising matches his personality. We have yet to see Caleb's official marketing. We're probably going to see that next month, but the way that they're rolling out his advertisements feel very strange. It's almost as if they're trying to say that Caleb has like this old soul, like this classic maybe it's a classic Chinese guy vibe, which would be very cool to see actually played out in a game. But it's also very interesting to see how it's kind of echoed in their stylistic choicing for their marketing. Like I said, this isn't a one-to-one because this is the official introduction of Silas, whereas this is just an advertisement of Caleb. Like I said earlier, I don't have a advertisement of Silas that isn't just No Defense Zone being played over and over again. So it's very interesting. It's almost as if they're hinting of what his personality overall is going to feel like almost like an old soul, almost like that. How do you describe that? Almost like an older, like a classic kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Like a very old-fashioned. I'm like forgetting my words. Almost like an old-fashioned soul. You know what I'm saying? Just with like the overall vibes. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Like, marketing people don't really do these kind of things on a whim. It has to go through many hands. It has to go through many eyes. And for them to release something like this, it was a choice. It was definitely a choice to make it like this and not look very refined. Like, it's not even just Silas's. If you look at the marketing of all of the other guys, I don't know if I can. Okay. If you look at the marketing of all of the other love interests, their marketing is very clean cut. Like, Love and Deepspace has a very clean way of introducing love interests, even at the very, very beginning of the game. There was a very stylistic choice on how they portray the aesthetic of the game itself. So even if, people in Infold decided to hire an outsourced company to create the advertisements for Caleb, it still had to go through the official marketing team to be approved and to be launched officially and to be, brought out to the people. So again, I just feel like it just has a certain inkling feeling to me that this is either just one to catch attention, but why would you do something like this to catch attention? Like, see, this is the very clean looking advertisement for Love and Deepspace. Everything that came out has this like very recognizable vibe to them. It doesn't matter if it was a video, it doesn't matter if it was just a small little advertisement like this. And they keep reusing photos from the main story. They haven't released any new images of Caleb, even in the same like getup. They've just kept using almost like screenshots and cutting him out and AI removing his background. Almost like the level of quality that we have now for the love interest, especially with that new almost looking like Oracle of Stars event, the amount of detail that they have in those photos is nothing like this. This is very like, I screenshotted this from the main story and I'm just using it here. So it's so strange, and it's really like irking me a little bit. I understand, okay, they might not want to release any new photos because they're trying to save it for the actual launch, or they're gonna save it for the actual live stream. I get that. That is okay. I understand that. It's just the overall background of the image. It just bothers me. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that it's of a different level of quality here. And that is just my main point. Like, I'm trying to like show you guys the stark difference in their advertising of just Caleb and the other guys, you know? It's very, very strange. Very, very strange. Definitely like a purpose, a deliberate choice made by the marketing team itself. Like, look at this. What? It's a huge difference in art style. So that's just my opinion. Who knows, maybe this art style is supposed to like reflect Caleb's personality overall in the game, and I would actually really like that. It's just, I wish we had a definitive answer on this. This one feels more like Love and Deepspace. This one too. This one, no. Absolutely not. If you're gonna use this as your advertisement, very interesting. Again, somebody let me know down in the comments below if you are a part of the CN community. If you see a lot of their advertising for Love and Deepspace, does it look like this? Let me know. And then, you know, correct me if I am wrong. I'm a-okay. I'm always a-okay with people correcting me respectfully down in the comments. But yeah. That is pretty much it. Let me know what your thoughts are on this advertisement here compared to what we're actually seeing on the official channels. So yeah. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, I cover Love and Deepspace to the best of my ability. And that is pretty much it. I am Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and I will see you lovelies in the next video. Bye bye now.